During civil, dirt is applicable to seepage or if a soil is homogeneous, isotropic, incompressible, all of the above. Dirt is applicable to seepage if soil is homogeneous, isotropic, incompressible. During seepage through a soil, direction of seepage is always parallel to the equipotential line, perpendicular to streamline, perpendicular to potential line. None of these. The answer is E, perpendicular to equipotential line. The ferretic line, the ferretic line, the ferretic line, the retic line in an earth dam may be circular, elliptical, parabolic, or straight line. The answer is parabolic. The ratic line in an earth dam may be circular, elliptical, parabolic, or a straight line. The answer is parabolic. The shear stress in plastic strain, the shear strain in plastic untrained clay is due to intergranular friction, internal friction, cohesion, none of the above. The answer is cohesion. 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 The shear strength in a plastic untrained clay is due to intergranular friction, internal friction, cohesion, none of these above. Cohesion. The ultimate settlement of the soil is directly proportional to depth of compressible soil strata. Compressive intakes both A and B void ratio both in A and B. Depth of the compressible soil strata, compressive index. The neutral stress in a soil mass is the neutral stress in a soil mass is force per neutral area, force per effective area, stress taken off by the pore water, stress taken by the solid particle. The answer is stress taken by the pore water. Stress taken by the pore water. Shear strength of a soil increase with an increase in the normal stress is proportional to the cohesion of the soil, is generally known as the strength of the soil. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. The shear strength. Soil has shear strength of increasing the normal stress. They increasing in normal stress. Normal stress also increases. Is proportional to the cohesion of the soil. The shear strength of soil is proportional to the cohesion of the soil. is generally known as the strength of the soil. Is generally this is also the strength of soil is also known as the strength of the soil. For testing a saturated clay for shear strength, the test recommended is direct shear strength, trial axial compression test, unconfined compression test, all of the above. The answer is unconfined compressive stress. Unconfined compressive stress is test. Unconfined compressive test. Unconfined compressive stress. Unconfined compressive stress. On wetting cohesive solid. When cohesive solid is on wetting loses permeability, gains shear strength, lose elasticity, decrease these shear strength. The answer is decrease their shear strength. Decrease their shear strength. The angle of internal friction of clays is usually 0 to 5 degree, 5 degree to 20 degree, 20 degree to 30 degree, 30 degree to 45 degree. The answer is 5 degree to 20 degree. Angle of internal friction of clays. Angle of internal friction of clay is usually 5 degree to 20 degree. 5 degree to 20 degree. The angle of internal friction is maximum for angular grained dense sand. The angle of internal friction. The angle of internal friction is maximum for angular grained dense sand. The angle of internal friction is maximum for angular grained dense sand. The compression resulting for a long-term static load and consequent escape of compaction, swelling, consolidation, consolidation. The compressive resulting for a long-term static load and consequent escape of consolidation. Consolidation. Another question. The reduction in volume of soil due to squeezing out of water from the void is termed as primary consolidation, primary compression, primary time effect, all of the above. Answer is all of the above. When the reduction of soil due to squeezing out of water from the void, when we squeeze the water from the void, is termed as we call that it's primary consolidation or primary compression. This is also right. Primary time effect are all of the above. Answer is all of the above. This will be. The ratio of settlement at any time t to the final settlement. The ratio of settlement at any time to the final settlement is known as coefficient of consolidation, degree of consolidation, consolidation index, consolidation of undistributed soil, degree of consolidation, degree of consolidation. The answer is degree of consolidation. The maximum pressure which a soil can carry without shear failure is known as shear bearing capacity. Shear bearing capacity. Shear bearing capacity. Shear bearing capacity. The maximum pressure which a soil can carry without shear failure is called shear bearing capacity. Maximum net pressure intensity causing shear failure of soil is known as net ultimate bearing capacity. 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 Net ultimate net pressure intensity cause shear failure of soil is called net ultimate shearing capacity. The water content in a soil sample when it continues to lose weight without losing the volume is called shrinkage limit. Shrinkage limit. It is called shrinkage limit. It is called shrinkage limit. Water content in a soil sample when it continues to lose weight without losing the volume. It can lose weight without losing volume is called shrinkage limit. The density of soil can be increased. Density of soil can be increased by reducing the space occupied by the air, by elastic compression of soil grains, by expelling water from pores, all of the above. The density of soil can be increased by reducing the space occupied by the air, by elastic compression of soil grain, or by expelling the water from pores. All of the above. All of the above.